fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and then they got go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Yo, GM. Where is the song?
Oh,
Where's the
it's still
song?
going.
Yeah.
How's that work?
Yeah. I don't know. The guy is more excited than us. It seems he can't stop. He just can't
He can
stop
keep it pumping. You and I need to take breaks. That motherfucker just
so he's so excited.
Since COVID, he has never stopped doing that one look.
No,
full of people in different ways.
I was about to say he's so excited with the $1 trade show that he can't stop. You know, he just keeps going, just like us.
I want to say can't stop, won't stop, and then I feel like I'm puffy in it. I want to be puffy.
Yeah, no, it sounds like we are copying someone. So yeah,
someone who's
okay.
Convicted.
GM. I'm Diego. This is Nick, not Nikki, but Nick.
It can be Nicky too. It's just a bit of a curveball yesterday when you called me my childhood name.
Nikito. You can call him Nikito as well. And yeah, we are back with the $1 trade to keep you guys updated about what's going on in this space. And of course, if you didn't try out Groovy Market yet, make sure to go to playground.groovy.market and check it out so you can create your own markets and monetize your audience there. You can get 1% of all the volume traded in the markets you create. Okay, Nick, let's start because we have a lot of things to cover today. Bless you.
I blew my head off there.
I saw that.
I was like, oh, fucking hell, man.
I saw that. So I want to share first. Okay, so this is my strategy. I just want to share that the positions that I opened last night, I made 4% of them. 4% return in 12 hours, roughly.
That's incredible. That's an incredible rate of return. How much dollar did you make?
So no, it's 12 cents, man. It's 12 cents. It's not enough.
Hey, but that's more than 10% of a dollar. Right?
Dude, that doesn't even pay the zip of water.
$1 here, $1 there.
Yes, that's it. So this is
guys. We don't have infinite money. We've got a dollar, and we're doing what we can for the industry with our a dollar at a time.
See, I still have $3 here. So anyway, let me just share this. That's so I'm trading in geopolitics, the things that I like, and politics, some cultural stuff, just to, I don't know, maybe Jesus comes back, or maybe Taylor Swift get pregnant. I don't know. But basically, my strategy is I believe that the world doesn't change and things usually don't happen. So my strategy is to bet no as much as I can. So I search for markets that I believe that the no outcome is the one that is most likely. And even though the profits that I make is not going to be huge, it's enough to keep the position open. Sometimes I close the positions before, but what I'm looking for is not the cents or the dollars that I'm making, but actually this return. So I'm trying to place a strategy that gives me better return. As I said, 4% in 12 hours means 8% in a day, which, dude, it's a lot. It's a lot. So if I can replicate, it will be pretty cool. And I will keep you guys posted on this. Let me share something else. Okay. Nothing to do with prediction markets exactly, but this is interesting. So I've been going to events for, I don't know, 5 years now. And it's interesting to see that some stuff don't change. So everybody, it seems to be at token 2049 these days. They have, the last time I checked, the Crypto Nomads Club website is a website that you can check crypto events. Shout outs to our friends there. Dudes, they have over 400 side events for this week, like the weekend, 10 days, something like that, which is crazy. But okay, let's go to the tweet here. I've been at Token 2049 for 2 days, which is in Singapore, by the way. So 99% of people who work in crypto do nothing. Just like the builders that we see around that actually they build. I don't know what they're building, but yeah. And Dior Sauvage does not cover up a lack of personal hygiene. Okay, that's
So
yeah,
what's he saying is the crypto bros need a bath. They stink.
probably
I kind of
yes.
understand that because I've been at a few like parties and just been like I don't drink. I think if you don't drink, it's worse, right? Like you're not intoxicated, so you smell everybody, and you're just like, this
Probably
is grim.
they just I don't know. Maybe a lot of people going from Europe and the US, and the weather is not as warm. So if they're in Singapore, warmer, humid, so yeah, you're going to sweat. This is Brazil. You go outside, you're already sweating. That's life.
You're
So
used to it.
everyone is saying they're going to F1, but they keep begging people for tickets.
That one's a
That was go. That was go. And anyone that wants to conduct real business is not where to be found. Yeah, that's a lot of
that's kind of
people.
true, right? Like, yeah.
It is. We saw that, right? So going to events, there's a lot of interesting people that you can talk to at events, especially on side events. This is why side events became so popular. But a lot of people are there just for the vibes, just to meet
Yeah.
friends, kind of just to party. It's some time that you
Yeah.
spend outside your computer.
Yeah, it's interesting because we found it the same, like when we were at places. It's still you go there and they're just there for the vibes. There's nobody interested, no business people there. Essentially, no people actually like building. That's
Yeah,
not true. There's people building, but we're all looking for
there's,
the same thing, and there's
but
not enough of what we're looking for at the conferences. That's what
yeah,
it is. It's like everybody's looking. If you're a builder, you're looking for the funders and the partners, and there's not enough of those. And then the rest of them are just like the users, which you can't onboard at events properly unless you meet
yeah,
someone well who's a speaker.
yeah. This is why some side events, and this is why some people sometimes travel to these places where big conference are going on, but they don't even go to the conference. Just select
Yeah,
some smaller events. You can actually talk to people, and yeah, and this is interesting. So Lady Han and was just saying here. So wherever you've been, dude, you've been hanging out with the wrong place at the wrong places. So come to my side event and we will talk real business. That's the point. So you are not going to have this kind of conversation and in the big events. Maybe, but the chances are against you in these situations. And the best traders, and between quotes in crypto,
I love
keep
those.
ordering bottom self liquor. It means that people that sell themselves as the best traders, they are cheap people, so probably they don't have money. And this is
Or,
this is
well, I don't know, right? Like,
what they like to
oh, it's
save.
tricky. It's tricky.
It is, but I mean, I think, but by the tone of his post, this is what I got from. Not necessarily
Yeah.
that's correct, but this is what
No,
I
no,
got
I
from
think
his
I
post.
think he's right. Like the guys that are out there on Twitter saying that they trade, like Clemente, right? Like shout out to Clemente because like I like that whole team because I'm really confused by their content because I'm never sure if they're taking the piss or not. In a moment, I'm just like genuinely like what, but they do call out the bullshit, right? And there's loads of people on crypto Twitter saying, "Oh, I bought this at the floor," and that they never held it, right? Like there's
Yeah,
if that's true, show me the fucking TX, right? Like go get that blockchain transaction. Show me your money.
yeah.
But
People
most of
like
them are
people.
just trying to ride the algorithm and get pumped and built and get followers, right?
Yes,
And it's
exactly.
not their
So
screenshots; they've stole it from other people.
that's it. If you've been around enough, you will see the same screenshot posted over and over. I mean, with a time span of months or
Yeah,
years, maybe, but you
yeah.
will see that. You will see
Or at
that.
times, moments, literally
Yeah,
moments.
and for some stuff, crypto has been just replicating what we see with traditional finance. So, dude, if you are actually a trader, you don't teach your strategy to anyone because your strategy only works if you know, if everybody knows your strategy
No,
and everybody replicates, that shit doesn't work anymore. I mean,
I disagree. You do teach it. You teach it after it's done.
oh yeah, or you teach to sell courses if you want to sell your
That's what
course
I'm
of how
getting.
to trade.
You sell trading crypto courses, right?
Yes,
Like, do
yes.
you
So
remember
you
back
give
in the day
hope.
when we were at said media company and we were trying to build courses and
Yes,
just
but
finding
it's
the right people who knew what they were talking about? Like, we went through hundreds of YouTubers and stuff like that. They were just all
yeah,
grifters and they didn't understand the content well enough to fake it with anybody in our
yeah.
team.
And just to make myself clear, nothing against if you are going to sell or teach people to trade, but actually what I think that my problem with this is what you tell about what you are selling. You're selling hope to people, which is
Yeah,
okay. I mean, you're
yeah.
not actually
But
selling
and then
special knowledge
it's
or
hard,
anything
right?
like
Because I
that.
think trading is something that's like it's like a trade, right? Like, learning to install plumbing or build houses and shit like that. You
Mm-hmm.
need somebody who really knows what they're doing to kind of keep correcting you, not to like do it for you, but to like, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? Because like, I think ChatGPT could teach you the fundamentals um,
Mm-hmm.
of TA and trading, and you wouldn't need to pay for a course. But you'll probably
Yes.
get the same value from ChatGPT than you would a cheap course,
Yes.
because what you really need is a mentor to say
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
what does that like? I remember like when that last test, like at the end of August, I think it was, when Bitcoin was like dropping like fuck, and I saw the chart do something that I'd never seen. By the way, I'm not a trader, and this is not financial advice or anything we're talking about. But I've got friends who are traders, and I was like, and the chart just did this weird like sideways like line between buy sell buy sell buy sell, and I was like, what is that? I can't remember exactly what it said. Something about orders not getting made, but the orders keep getting whacking through, but nobody was buying them or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to ask somebody who knew this
Mm-hmm.
shit,
Yeah, yeah.
like to understand that and get a very quick, succinct answer with no bullshit.
Yeah, yeah. So and the thing is, my point, just to make clear, I mean, if you want to learn how to trade, you most of the times it's because the thing is it's easier. You buy some money and you think, okay, I did my part, I bought that. But the most important part is actually start
It's
trading that, making the error, committing the mistakes. That's the hard part. Getting someone to teach you so you can get most of that for free. Crypto Creed, he has a YouTube channel and teaching people how to do that. So
yeah.
most of times you don't need to pay. I mean, you pay by learning, actually putting your money. This is what
Yeah,
we've
exactly.
kind
It's
of
almost
trying to.
experiential, right?
It
It's
is, and
experiential
this is what
education.
yeah, we say, dude, put $1 on prediction markets. Start doing that. My fight is
Yeah,
not. I don't care if you trade on Cauchy, on Polymarket, on Groovy. I would like you to trade on Groovy, but okay. I mean,
yeah.
my fight,
I'm
my
trading Groovy.
fight. Let's say my fight is against people who are not trying prediction markets yet. That's the thing.
My biggest beef is the people who are talking about prediction markets and trying to make content and not actually participating. Those guys can go
That's
fuck
it.
off out the industry.
That's
Like,
it.
go away and just go stop grifting. Actually
Yes.
participate. Lose a bit of money. It's fine.
Yes.
I think people at loss. The losing stories are more interesting than the winning stories. The winning stories are fucking Google an image of a Lambo and post it and say you made $1 million, and
Yes.
then no,
Exactly.
show me like the money you lost.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And by the way, we are going to share with you a great losing story in a few moments. Okay, moving forward to crypto market zone prediction markets. So we have Ilo post here saying that basically he has two possible outcomes as always for life. So he has the bull case and the bear case for the end of the year. So Q4 is historically bullish for crypto. And why we are talking about it, I don't know if you saw that, but Bitcoin is pumping and crypto is pumping because, of course, it's October. So
October.
yes, other slightly longer time horizon bull case here is that the 4-year cycle is a meme that will break. Eventually, it will.
Yeah.
So the halving driven cycle is less relevant now because ETFs, institutional products, and global
Yeah.
liquidity dominate flows. Crypto is macro now and more correlated. Kind of. I mean, we crypto is still lagging behind gold, for example, but there is always a delay on that. So business cycle hasn't topped, but always, guys, it's
It's because
nothing of
most of the
this is
money is in
financial.
gold. Like you know what I mean? Like
But
most of the
but
OG
there's
money will buy gold, not Bitcoin. But once
yeah, but
the
this
trust
is
levels come up, you might see them in parallel. Or
but
I,
the
I
thing
was thinking
with
about this the
gold
other day,
right
just to
now.
go off on a tangent. We need
Go ahead, yeah,
gold
please.
for hardware, right? Like
Yeah.
we really need to free up that gold to be able to build more supercomputers and shit like that. So
Mm-hmm.
the sooner Bitcoin becomes the standard and not gold, the better for AI and all the tech that we need to build, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we need more
Yeah.
processing power,
Yeah. So
and
I
guys are
was
just sitting on
reading,
gold. That's
yeah,
yeah.
I was reading the other day that part of the gold reaching all-time high in this, I mean, lately, is that for the last couple of years at least, there's a buy pressure from central banks. So a lot of central banks in the world started to buy gold. I mean,
This is true.
more prominently. So the demands that we are seeing from gold is not from retail. So all-time highs
No,
are being reached because central banks are buying. Because of course
yeah,
the world is going
at
tits
war.
up as always. Yes,
The world's at war. So what do you do at war times? You buy gold when things are
yeah, you
volatile.
buy
You buy
gold.
gold, and then I would imagine the biggest purchases are coming from China and Russia and possibly India, particularly Russia and China, because I don't think there's any sanctions against China right now. There's sanctions against Russia, so they're backing their currencies with gold, I presume, and China's doing the same, while at the same time holding a great amount of dollar. Um, but yeah, from all the stuff I've read over the years, it's Russia and China like
Yeah,
stockpiling it.
yeah,
Do you
yeah.
remember all that bullshit with going into Fort Knox at the beginning of the year and checking to see if they actually had the gold there? Did they ever actually do that?
I don't
Do you
know.
remember
I don't know.
Trump and Elon when they were besties, like fucking circle jerking each other? Is it a circle jerk when there's only two people? I don't know. It could be their egos. They've got multiple personalities, so maybe just their personalities were just
Could
giving
be.
each other
They
a good
could
leg.
felt like a circle.
Yeah, just like there's so many
Anyway,
people in my head.
anyway, so spot BTC ETFs pulling in consistent inflows, the structural beat wasn't present in past cycles. That's true. I mean, spot ETFs are moving retail to Bitcoin. Anticipation of cuts and can still drive flows. Bitcoin flows go historically with lag. That's what I said. Total stablecoin supply is creeping higher. Fiat inflows are ongoing, not contracting. And of course, there's the bear case, a 4-year cycle timing window. Time from bottom to top suggests possible top. Buyer exhaustion, and that can't buy as much in size and now being investigated, which makes them less likely to be bought. So
What are
Sailor
DATs?
can't buy. What are that?
Oh,
What?
find it listed because I'm not sure
I
what a
don't know.
DAT is.
Me neither. Sailor can't buy. Why? Is there something that does not allow him to buy anymore? Anyway, I remember he was kind of creating that against MicroStrategy to get money to buy Bitcoin. So the problem with Sailor strategy is that, I mean, Bitcoin has to
It's a
go
Ponzi
up.
scheme.
It is
Direct
it
access trading. That's what that is.
okay.
Okay, so
Can't buy
that's
much
referred to
in
digital
size.
asset treasuries, which are companies that focus on acquiring and managing cryptocurrency tokens. So I wonder why he can't buy any more right now unless he's leveraged to the hilt and can't
Yeah.
afford it.
Retail or poor. Ah,
Yep.
it is right. This is why
Yeah,
it's
because the
retail.
last time everybody forgets what happened in the last run. The last run was bit inorganic, right?
There
Because
was a lot of
everybody got
airdrops.
stimulus checks. There was a
Airdrop for
government
everyone.
airdrop,
Yes. Yes.
and across the world, the
There was a
UK, the fucking like
yes.
everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah,
Except
yeah.
like I'm imagining like because we're like I'm northern hemisphere centric, right? I imagine places in the southern hemisphere didn't do shit like this. But pretty much most
No, I,
places in the
I, I
northern
didn't get
hemisphere
I didn't
got
get
dropped.
free money in my bank account here in Brazil. I didn't.
That's-
So of
How
course
dare
rates
how
went
dare
low.
they
There
not do that?
was there was a lot of incentives for people to borrow money. It was easier to have access to credit, but anyway, no
Mm.
free money to people. So we retail that Iron Poor are in stocks. Yeah, because stocks are all-time high, and this is what retail does. Buy shit at all-time high and sell low. Buy high, sell low. This is retail. Micro
It's
strategy below 200 days AMA for the first time this cycle. This is why I don't get these technical analysis. I don't follow this shit. Anyway,
what does it say? Wait a minute. So wait a minute, because that's an important one.
micro
Let me just
strategy
rewind.
below 200 days moving
Oh,
average for the first
that's
time.
not good. That means it's on a decline.
I
Also,
know.
again, the guy, our
Hmm.
friend, not really. He's never responded to me once. Motherfucker, Clemente bot master, and it's on its ass, and it's like it's on its ass because it's a fucking scam.
Dude, if you
It's
want,
like
I don't know, if you're in
it's
crypto,
not
you
like
want to
I don't want
have
sued by Sailor, but like I just don't like his thesis. His thesis seems like a
no, me
Ponzi scheme
neither.
and will
Yeah,
collapse everything. I'm pretty
yeah,
confident it will be. He'll be the new FTX.
yes,
There's quite a
exactly.
few FTXs sitting out there right now. There's quite a few
Yes,
going on.
everybody's going to be hurt, can potentially be hurt by his strategy. So
Yes.
I don't follow for people
Remember Terra
shouting
Luna?
out Taylor. Yes, of
Terra
course.
Luna, guys.
Yeah,
If you
Terra
don't know
Luna.
Terra Luna, go have a look at that because it was a very important inflection point.
Yes.
They depegged. They had to sell their treasury. It caused a massive breakdown in the price. Selling like $1 billion worth of Bitcoin in a very short window will collapse the price.
Yes, and the lose
Even
of
now,
confidence
even now.
in this industry.
Yep.
That's the worst part. So feels desperate
Arguably, we
with
need it for a while to clear out the crap. But we'll see.
yes. Feels desperate with very fast rotations currently, like trying to squeeze out final trades. Okay, so basically we have a bull case and a bear case. But what prediction markets are talking? What are they telling us about this? So let's see. On October 1st, of course, for today, everybody's super excited, both with Ethereum and Bitcoin
Everything,
prices.
everything.
With
Oh
everything,
yes. Oh
Yes,
green. Let's fucking green it.
we are moved by hopium. So let's check this.
Let's hope that sentiment turns into
Can
actually
I
putting their hand in their pocket
are
and
down?
buying it.
No. What can we see? October. Okay, Solana.
Give me a long one, right? So go to a monthly. Go to a monthly on the left hand side.
Okay,
Monthly.
monthly.
Right. Okay. This one.
So in
2025.
2025.
These are the interesting ones, right?
Before.
And I saw a
Yes.
post yesterday, and some guy was like,
Where is-
basically,
oh,
institutionals are
okay, here.
balls deep in bloody Bitcoin and Ethereum, and they're now starting to look at things like Solana.
Yeah, because now that's what I say. So prices start to go up, people start to look to that shit. When price goes down, this is my problem with funds, for example. What happens with funds? Retail wants to join the fund when prices are going up. But when prices goes down, retail gets desperate and the fund managers has to sell their assets to pay their
Yeah.
money back. So they buy at the top and they sell at the bottom all the time. This is why I hate funds. And they charge
Can
you
I
to
just
do
say
that.
something? I just
Yeah.
need to shout out to Levy, I think it is, who's in our chat right now. Hey Levy,
Hey,
how you doing?
shout out, bro. Thanks for watching us. So people are following for near the narrative because for me that's I don't know. Let me rephrase. Okay, people are believing that Ethereum might get to $5,000 by the end of this year, and Bitcoin can get to $125,000, most likely, right? Around 80%.
Yeah, hi.
And yes, some people believe in, 64% chances to get to 130, and it's less likely to get to up to 140. Let me ask you, if you're watching us, how much would you sell your Bitcoin? For how much would you exit? If we get to 150, if you get to 170, how much? That's my question. And of course, your ETH as well. I'm still waiting since 2021. I'm still waiting for ETH to get to $10,000.
Yeah, I remember that tweet by
Yeah.
Cody. I need to dig it out again.
Yeah.
But it was like before Terra Luna. I think it was like February or March or something like that. And he was like, solid strategy is just to buy some ETH and hold it till it goes to 10K.
Yes,
And then it was
everybody.
down at like 1.8 by the end of the year. And it was like, okay.
Dude, I remember I surfed all the way back from 4,800 to 900 like 2 years later.
Wow.
And now it is what it is. Okay, people are not believing that Solana will get to 580, but let's see, a lot of chances, most likely to get to 263.
That's a bullshit number. If
But
Solana doesn't recover its all-time high, which I don't see it in there, right? Because the all-time high was somewhere late 70s, early 90s, I think. Like, this is a long time ago, so I can't recall. I just remember canceling my sale order because I thought it was going to pump past it, and then it all I was holding I'm still holding those bags. I went up and down, up and down.
see this.
That seems low by the end of the year. So this is the end. Oh, that's 2026 as well.
So, but
So this is the interesting thing for me.
before
All
2026. So
the
yeah, by the end of this year.
oh before oh yeah sorry I
Yeah,
can't
before.
see
So,
because it's
but check
resuming.
it out how this is interesting. So we have 260, 310, and 400. But check the volume. We have way more volume
Can you
at
zoom in?
two.
You zoom in
Yes, we have way more
so people
volume
won't be
at
able to see them
260 and 400. Then we have
because
at
they're
310.
guarantees.
Is
Oh,
what. See, we have way more
because
volume
they're
here,
thinking if it
even though
breaks,
the
yeah,
probability is low, so people are betting a lot here, but buy no shares. And at this level, they are betting a lot at yes. But this is kind of the middle. Like 310 is okay, where we are here. What's going to happen?
yeah.
The people
I
are not as confident in this level, but highly confident that we are not reaching 400, but a lot of confidence that we
but
are
that's
going
just like
to
trading, right? So
reach.
people are enter trading that market, right, and probably profiting. So maybe that's a good market to enter trade, you
Mm-hmm.
know, as opposed to wait for the final resolution. It seems like, oh, it'll pop up and
Yeah,
down.
no, this is
Because
this is a good
if
one to do
Solana
that.
gets a surge, everybody's like 400's next. Like I saw it a couple of weeks ago.
Yes,
So
yes.
if
It's
that
it
might be a
starts
good
soaring.
enter
Yeah,
trading market.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
I'm not logged in. I'm not
so what
logged
I'm
in.
interested in,
I
really,
should
right?
buy
Because
one
I
here.
can't. I'm shit at trading in general. Like I don't. I find it too stressful, so I
Uh
don't do
huh.
it. I try
Yeah.
not to do things that stress me out. Right. I'm I'm used to the 4-year cycle, right? Because I've been out for a while, but it seems a bit different, but not fully, right? Because what you need to understand is there's a lot of bullshit and degens in crypto Twitter messing your head, right? So I go back to the people who don't go on Twitter and just do the numbers, and they're like, "Nah, we're still looking quite strong." They're not saying any numbers to me right now, but they're not confident that we're going to get a push. If we
Mm-hmm.
don't, so Bitcoin typically hits all-time highs in December, right? And then it tends to crash into fire. If I think this month and next month will be really telling to see if we've fully broken that cycle, like that dude was talking about. What was his name again?
Yeah.
Alpha what?
Ilo.
What's his
Alpha
name?
please. Ilo.
Alpha please. Good
Yes.
handle,
Yes.
by the way. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
So if we get to November and this is pumping like fuck, we're probably still in the 4-year cycle.
Yes. That.
And if that's the case, then I'm probably going to start ejecting that shit out
When is going to
and
be the
taking
next
profit
halving?
because
Next year already? No.
no. N-
Is it? I think it's in 2 years. I think
2 years,
next
yeah,
year.
because I did the
Yeah.
party. So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
for anybody that's watching, I'm a Bitcoiner. I've run a community for a very long time. And we did having parties. We just didn't do one last year, but we did one the year before. We do the pizza party and the having party, and the last time 2 years ago they were at the same time. So it's another year and a
Yeah.
half or whatever, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Um
Okay. So let's see if we are still in this 4 year cycle. Because so we've been seeing like what it happened like 3 times. It will be the fourth time, or it can break. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, let's move to the next one. Okay, this one is especially for you that want to use Polymarket without a VPN in the US. So Polymarket is the
if
end
you want
game.
faster
Just
trades because your VPN's slowing you down while you're in the US, guys, I'm very happy to announce that they will be coming, and it's probably going to be KYC because they're asking for your phone number.
yes, That's true.
That was my take.
Yeah, mix. Oh, but by providing your name, you agree to receive recurring SMS. By providing your number. I mean, you maybe you don't need, just if you want to be notified about that. Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't.
Maybe.
Let's see. Let's see. This is
Maybe.
this is what we've been questioning ourselves. Okay, how is
Yeah,
going to be?
I'm really
Polymarket
interested how
will
they do it.
take Cauchy. Yeah, Cauchy
And I just
approach.
want to make the point that
Uh,
I'm not beefing either side.
no, yeah,
I just prefer no KYC, but I understand from a business point of view that they may not have that option. And
yes.
but also what I think is if the big players go KYC, opens up a huge gap for prediction markets who aren't KYC.
By the way,
So
you don't need.
there's a benefit, like, and maybe there's very few hardcore crypto bros that are around privacy and security, which is a very sad
Yeah,
thing. 'Cause this is what all this is about, right? But
yeah,
if they go KYC, that's fine. That allows a competitor to come out and not be KYC and not do the regulation and just maintain their crypto position hardcore. And the hardcore crypto guys who are in Polymarket right now who don't want KYC will flock to those other ones that are doing it.
yeah.
So
That's true.
it's good. I
That's
mean,
true.
it's not good. It's not bad. It's like it's fine. I
But
imagine somebody will emerge with another option.
I ask myself, so they don't have know your customer now. Are they going to have only if you are a U.S. resident? Maybe, maybe they are going to have like two
Yeah.
systems.
That's what I imagine.
And so
Any territory they
in
enter
this,
that's regulated,
yes,
KYC.
and in this case, people will just keep using VPN as they are. And
Yeah,
so
possibly as well.
this is from Matthew Modaber. Sorry if I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Modaber.
Madaber, I don't know, CMO of Polymarket. So he just mentioned yesterday. So once again about token 2049, and he just said heads down, focusing on the US app launch in the coming weeks. So he didn't say coming
Nice.
months. He said weeks.
Okay, that's it.
Could you
That's it.
3 weeks, 4 weeks? If it's more than 4 weeks, it's 2 months. So Polymarket
Well,
will be on site
it
until
was
by
very
next
telling
year.
because they were there, right? They were in
Yeah.
front of their regulators, so you wouldn't be that if you thought you were going to get arrested for running an illegal gambling site in the
Yes,
country.
of course. That's it. So maybe I would say before November we will see Polymarket US release it, which will be really interesting. Okay, now someone with a Cauchy bat. I was missing the badges. I was missing the badges.
Oh, no,
So
we managed to get through a few tweets without actually seeing a badge.
yeah, dude. Now I don't even I don't even need to go to my lists to see my feed populated by Polymarket Cauchy. Polymarket Cauchy. It seems that they have an agreement and they share space on my feed with each other. So, what metrics and benchmarks can we use to gauge the success performance of a prediction market? Basically, we've been talking about it. So, success and performance here means accuracy. And so, I think we can get, oh, I was about to, right? So, we can get accuracy in prediction markets with, I believe, the number of trades, which means the traders, which means diversification of opinions and knowledge. Of course, the total volume that we see in the amount of trades that people are doing, and the sizing of positions. Of course, we just don't want people's opinion. We want opinion backed by something. So the sizing of positions matter, and the depth of the market. So the amount of liquidity that there is. I mean, if you're using an order book or an AMM model, how much money there's in the market. So how much can we trade without moving the markets in a way
Moving the needle too much.
that change? Yes, that doesn't move the needle too much. So I think this is essentially what we will need to have accurate markets in platforms that we can trust. But
Yeah.
let's see.
And this guy Jerry down here makes a very good point as well. Like, we need more markets for other parts of the world. So, but this is the difficulty with centralized prediction market scaling, right? Because they can't. They would need to hire huge teams. It would be a bureaucratic nightmare. They would need to find liquidity from other
Mhm.
places. And some markets are not going to be good for liquidity providers.
That's it.
So he's right. We do need more diversification we need diversification in the market, because there's no diversification in the market, actually. Not more, we just need it fundamentally. So yeah, that's, I mean, and for the pod Groovy, that's where we came from. Like, we were like, how do we decentralize this as much as possible? Maybe not immediately, but in a kind of like rolling staging out. We can decentralize creation of markets. That's the easy thing to do. Then we need to figure out how to decentralize liquidity, so those little niche markets can find liquidity. And then eventually, which is one of the hard problems, is how do you decentralize resolution and fortify it against attacks, which nobody has solved yet. I mean, Polymarket and UMA has taken a good shot at it and shown us where the gaps occur.
Yeah.
It's a really big problem that we need some really clever people trying to solve.
Yeah, we mentioned how we have a burger for her. Like, we didn't solve the beginning, which is the liquidity, and we still have problems with resolution. Everything in between is fine.
And fine.
Okay, finally we got here. Remember when we mentioned in the beginning of the show about people losing money, and how if you are trying to learn how to trade and thinking only about how much money you can make to pay your bills, trading on prediction markets, check this out. So tell me, this isn't real. Guy lost over $8 million in just a single month. Someone get him on a podcast. Yeah, we are going to try to and invite him. I don't know, probably he was not gonna join, and I will let you know why. So basically, their open positions are around like $200,000. Biggest win, almost $1 million. Over 370 predictions, but the total loss was over $8.5 million. Right after this, Prof published this tweet here saying that, imagine you're wash trading on a scale on a zero fee platform. So yes, he just saying that this is wash trading. He's losing money, and I saw some other people, mentioning that this could be a kind of intentional loss for taxation reasons. So if you have laws on one of your sides, you can balance your taxes, so you pay less taxes for that. But dude,
I would love to see the. I guess we could. Do you want to?
Bird here, sorry.
A bird? That's all right. Let the bird in. Maybe the bird's got more sense.
The bird is on my window. I don't
That's
like
cute.
birds.
I like birds. Leave the fucking bird alone. Leave the bird alone.
Go fly, bird. You can do that.
You can get the fuck out of here. We're trapped. Can we go to Polymarket and find this guy's account?
Of course.
Because I want to see what he traded in and lost in, and if it was an obvious thing. If it looked like an obvious loss, then you can deduct that it was either for tax reason or laundering reasons. Which brings it back to regulation and AML. What are we going to do with prediction markets?
Let me try and find it. Let me open this here.
While he does that, everybody go over to playground.groovy.market, set up an account, create a market, trade a market, test us out, let us know what you think. If you are viewing right now, jump in the comments, say hello. We got Levy in there. Well, Levy just asked the question. Well, I need to know how we can create markets. All right, okay. We'll show you just before the end. It's very easy. Just go to playground. Well, yeah, like somebody asked, so let's just show. No, don't go through the whole process. Just be like, jump up to the button.
No, I'm gonna get there. Let me get back to this later.
Yeah.
Just a moment. Let me move here because this is my hook. Okay, if you want to learn how to create your markets on Groovy, let me go to playground.groovy.market. So basically,
You're not sharing.
I know. I'm sharing this one. So I'm sharing this one here. So I saw these guys create these things that they created platforms where you can make predictions about your favorite meme coins. Dude, we got you. We got your back for this.
We've been doing that.
Yes.
That was one of our first use cases.
So it's playground.groovy.market, of course. So you don't need a wallet. You just need your social login. You can go to create a market. Let's make a binary one. Bam, meme coins. What you want to track to your meme coins? Real coin market cap will be more than, let's say, I have everything here. Oh, I even had this tab here. Okay, you can go to CoinGecko. You go to cryptocurrencies categories. Go find the meme coins. I don't know, Brett. Let's go to Brett. Toshi, no, Brett. It's here. Pretty easy. Just come here, copy the contract address. That's it. Go back to Groovy, paste the contract address here. It's already here. Brett, market cap of $432 million. Let me copy this. Done. So will be more than 433, 34, 35.
And you need to add the zeros in there.
Yes. Okay. By when? By next week or by the end of this month? By next week.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. So
It's an
done.
experiment.
You can publish your market. Now I come back here. Let me get I like to make beautiful markets. So let me get this image here.
Oh, is that how you do it?
Yes. I don't say so. Then I come back here. This
Image
is
is
the question.
important. Respect your market. Give it a good image. Don't give it a crap image. Nobody wants that.
Then let me put $2,000 here as liquidity. So if you need
That's
money to try
Groovy
it out.
USDC, GUSDC right there.
So preview and publish market. So now you're going to see you need to sign 2 transactions. We are using Dynamic to abstract this experience. Help me out here, Dynamic. I need you. Don't leave me waiting. Don't leave me waiting. But basically,
takes a couple of seconds. The biggest part of creating a
Yeah.
market is signing the transaction.
yes. Then I confirm.
You use
It
email
means
as
that
well. You can use email. I use wallets all the time just because.
No, I use email. I use email. It's just I don't know.
There you
Because I
go.
use Safari. That's it. Bam. Share on X. Okay. Then I can share this on X. Just create a market on Groovy, trade on it here. I'm gonna wait a few seconds here so we can to show this beautiful message.
But that's it.
Yes, I can even start a live stream here. And I can buy and sell positions here, and bam.
Scroll
That's it.
down. It basically looks a lot like Polymarket. So if you've
So
used
there's-
Polymarket
yeah.
before, it's easy. The
We
rules are
can
very clear.
generate. Yeah, we can use AI to generate a market summary.
But you click it, but
can-
it doesn't work.
Yeah, we can we can make the rules, and we can check the rules here, and so we can go to latest markets here on top, and you will
And
see.
if you select,
yes,
go up to. Oh, there it
That's
is.
it.
I was about to
No,
say if
it's
you
here.
select
It's here.
latest. There
and
you go.
if you can load more
All
and
these
more, so
markets.
we have multiple.
You can get
multiple
1% of these markets if you build them right. You make them. You can make
That's
money.
it.
Wait
That's
one
it.
moment. Oh, it's happened. It's
No.
happened again. Shout
Yes.
out to our one Rumble follower. Love you,
Cool.
dude. Woo!
Lots of love
We
for
love
you.
you. You show up every time. How you doing? All right, let's get back to the news
yeah.
because I'm done with the platform. We don't like shelling too much.
Yes, so I will be back to this one later. Just a shout out to this. So Farouk from Myriad Market, so he posted this meme and he represents this space as we are right now. So basically, what
Perfectly, yeah.
we're seeing is Polymarket and Kaushi teams are not the teams, but let's say their audience, their KOLs are fighting to each
Yeah.
other, trying to shield their projects, and Myriad Markets and Groovy and Limitless and a lot of other projects are just chilling and enjoying and having a good time building their own stuff. Shout out, man. That's the good vibe.
Yeah.
So yesterday, Ivan posted this. So Ivan was interviewed by Polyfactual. Shout out to the guys at Polyfactual. They're doing a good job as well. So if you are into prediction markets, check it out, this interview. So basically, Ivan is a top trader on Polymarket. He was even interviewed by the official Polymarket newsletter to talk about how he make his positions, how he positioned himself. I mean, to talk about of his experience. So shout out to Polyfactual and Ivan for this. Check this out. And Shane Copeland. So it shows how Polymarket and prediction markets are in the spotlight right now. Basically, Shane Copeland is taking time here for putting it on the list of the 2025 time 100 next list. So yeah,
I don't think he should wear suits more often.
yeah, he
I'll tell
tries
you
to
why.
make a joke about
That-
wearing suits. No man,
Mark
don't do that.
Zuckerberg made it possible for founders not to give a fuck about what they wear. And I don't love
Yeah,
Zuckerberg. I think
no, me
genuinely
neither.
a bit weird. But he was the first guy to just like show up in t-shirts and shit. Well, he was the first guy that everybody spoke about, just showing up to t-shirts, investors meetings, and go, "Fuck you, pay me."
Yeah.
Right?
I like him more with long hair after the rebranding. Now
No,
that he
he's still not
fights
figured
this
himself
guy,
out. That man does not
there's
know who he is.
there's some
It's
strange
hard.
shit going on there.
Every morning you get up and you're a lizard person and you have to pretend that you're a human, right? And you have to put on the lizard suit. Like it's really hard. I'm really feeling for him, right? Like if you're a lizard person and you're doing your best to be a human, but you just can't help do those lizard things, you know.
Okay.
Oh, does anybody
So,
else want to come on the
shout out-
show and dilute me, please?
Yeah. So shout out to Mark Zuckerberg, but fuck Facebook. I hate that shit. Anyway, I still use WhatsApp though. Nobody, by the way, if you are outside the US, nobody in the world uses iMessage. So iMessage is only American thing. Everybody uses WhatsApp.
No, what it is a place where iPhones are still cheap. But if you pay huge import tax on iPhones, you don't use that in
Yes.
your country.
Yes, that's it. But I don't know. I don't know how. If you're listening to us, I'm sorry for you. If you don't have the new iPhone with the new colors, how can you even live without a kind of an orange iPhone? What the fuck, man? We need that shit. I'm so happy technology is evolving that side. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go back to the important stuff here. Graska, shout out to Graska. This is okay. He has a badge, but I like you, guy. He has a South Park PFP. Okay, Polymarket
right.
Evangelist, which is pretty cool. So let's go to this. Today I created a clean account on Polymarket, deposited $10,000. A lot of iPhones you can buy with $10,000, and we'll see what comes
10.
of it.
10 iPhones.
If you want to follow me there, my username is Graskak. Okay. After today, I have a 90%, $900 profit on the entire capital. Tomorrow, it was posted, by the way, on 2 days ago, yesterday actually. So tomorrow is the second round of the Champions League, and I think I will find something to trade on then too. I really like betting on Champions League matches and international national team games. I feel like I have the best sense for those. We'll see how much I manage to lose or win in the long run. Okay, this is pretty interesting. So we are going to start to follow his account and try to give you guys update every couple days, every few days.
Maybe he wants to come on and talk to us. That'd be cool.
Me-
I
let
don't.
me
The
invite
thing
him.
is we're going to do a straight, honest thing. People talk to us, then they get a badge, and then they start talking to us, and that's on both sides of the camp, right? And I know we are a prediction market, but we are not competing with Polymarket and Kalshi. They are like way out in front.
Yeah.
Something magical and mysterious would need to happen for us to catch up with those guys.
Exactly. And so this is interesting. Of course, he's playing with a way bigger position than we are, and it seems that he's into sports, which I'm not. I like practice sports, but I don't like watching them.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Anything else with sports. And so it will be interesting to see. So I invited him to go. I will send him a DM. DMs are open. Let's follow for sure. Add to prediction markets list. Basically,
His
yeah.
DMs open. I don't see his DMs. His DMs
No,
are not.
I don't
open.
see his DMs. No, I don't see his DMs. Anyway, This is what I had for today, Nick. Nothing
Yeah, it's
else.
good.
Tomorrow we are
It's
going to
good.
bring. It was, I mean, lots of interesting stuff. I think we are going to see a kind of a slowdown in activity for the next few days because, as I mentioned, a lot of people are traveling for the Token 2049 events. And guys, with 400 side events, I don't believe people will be around for the next few days. During the weekend, everybody will be traveling back home. The next few days or next week, like Monday and Tuesday, people are going to start to revive themselves after long trips. So probably a little bit of less activity. But what we have to watch for the next several weeks to the end of the month is the price of the top crypto, let's say Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, to make sure are we in this 4 year cycle yet or things are changing. And by the end of the
Yeah.
month we will be able to say, is it really an October? Most likely it is. I mean, usually if we look back, usually October provides good returns for crypto investors. But let's see, the world is
Yeah.
crazy, things have been changing really fast. And let's see also what's going to happen when Poly Market US is launched. What's going to happen? I'm
Yeah.
interested to see the
I don't think
competition.
much will happen because
I don't know.
not immediately, right?
Not
Because
immediately. Yeah, yeah.
this goes back to my point is like if they launch in the US, that means they have a license, which means they're allowed to do regular advertising because they can take that piece of paper to the advertisers and say, I'm legally allowed to advertise in this
Mm-hmm.
country. So
Yeah.
they can then stack up like fucking $10 million, $50 million worth of ads. I would love to see them do huge takeovers of like train stations and streets, Times Square. Like, can you
Mm-hmm.
imagine if they took over just Polymarket everywhere? And it
Yeah.
looks like so we're in the prediction mark art telegram. Like, shout out to that's a really good group. I think it is all Polymarket though. I'm not entirely sure, but I've got
No,
a feeling.
if we,
Yeah,
we have people
yeah, no,
from
I
other
think
smaller projects there.
no, you can talk about whatever you like, but
Yeah.
Tone
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
polymarket
Yeah,
generator,
the
right?
admin
So
since
it's
yeah,
heavy
he
polymarket.
yeah.
And what I was seeing in there is that token like, was it 22,049 or whatever it is, token 2049. Um, they were doing a lot of really just big advertising, like doesn't matter where you look, you can see the polymarket signage. So I guess that's the big thing. It's like, can they on board? Because right now it's just crypto and some gamblers, right? And the overlap between crypto and gamblers is quite high. Um, and we'll just need to see, like, can they onboard the normies,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. How's it going to be? Because remember,
and what happens? Do they?
Kaushi has this partnership with Robinhood. What's going to be the Poly Market move on this
Yeah, I don't
front?
think they
Are
need a
they going to
partnership.
do
And
the
I
same?
wonder, it just popped into my head sideways there. I think Kalshi might have went to go try take over Twitter, crypto Twitter, because Polymarket's going to come in and start taking normies from them
Yeah. So imagine.
because they
So
knew that
we
that
saw
was coming.
there was this news a few months ago about this partnership between Polymarket and Twitter as well, but we never saw anything actually happening on that front,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know.
So
Is Polymarket still got Grok? Because if they've not got Grok, then
I don't know. Check it
then
out.
we know. Let me. I'm having a look. Generate. Oh, it's not Grok.
It's not anymore because they
It's
used
not
to
Grok.
have Perplexity, right? Used to be
Ah, they used to
Perplexity.
have
They moved it to.
publicity. Now it's not saying Grok. I don't think they have an official partnership anymore.
Okay,
But
because that.
maybe the partnership comes after, because really, like they would need to have licenses because most of Twitter is going to be the US to
Yeah,
some
yeah,
extent.
that's what I'm thinking. So if they are, if they are going to be an American company open to Americans to use that, that will make a total sense. The integration with Twitter and having something like, as I mentioned, that for Groovy, we try to build that. But basically, what we have for Farcaster and how you can interact with markets and buy NFTs and buy our meme coins straight to Farcaster. That's what I thought we would see with this partnership between Polymarket and X.
Yeah.
Maybe this will become
But
reality.
X is also releasing like X money and stuff like that as well. So I don't know. If they put
Yeah,
a wallet into X, then it would make it a lot easier for you to just trade on the platform. I feel like that's the way it's going, right? Like, why don't we just integrate with the chat apps and share share them that way? Like, do prediction markets right in the app instead
yeah.
of giving
Imagine.
whole new
Yeah,
interfaces.
yeah. Imagine you can deposit your money on your X account. You have enough money. You are scrolling your feed. You see a market there. You just place your bet, and that's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
could be the future. Okay,
could
guys,
be.
I think that's it. Make sure to follow us, join us. We are going live from Monday to Thursday around 8 EST. Make sure to test playground.groovy.market. We need your feedback. We have have some good feedback from users, but we need more people trying that out. We want to make sure that it's working properly for you guys, that you guys like what we are doing here, and we want to know how we can improve it for you. And that's it. Make sure to follow
Yeah.
Groovy Markets and subscribe to the newsletter, the one trade .substack.com, which is the
There's
$1
the
trade
bottom.
show.
Oh, I keep dropping off.
Yes. Yes.
There we go. These are the
Thanks a
important
lot.
things. Check them out.
Yes, and thanks once again for watching the show or listening and to be here with us. See you all tomorrow. Bye bye.